Much fun. I'm really having a good time. I hope you are. This guy, he's a comics comic. He's been around for several years. When I started the Comedy Store, he was already an established act. You might have seen him on The Love Connection. He just won an one of the LA Comedy Award winners. And ladies, he is an ex-male stripper. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Kurtz.
Did I scare you? Yeah, and a lot of people go, what the hell was that? Give yourselves a round of applause for being a great crowd. You guys are absolutely amazing. This is wonderful. Oh, let's hear it for Noodles. Put your hands for Noodles. Wow. So good to see you back in men's clothes again. It really is. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kurtz. I am a professional comedian, or as my wife says, I get paid to be a dick. Because that's what comedians are. Everybody says the wrong things. I started out in 7th grade. That's how I knew I should be a comedian. First day of school, when I signed the roll sheet, I wrote Kurtz. Then I wrote Dick Kurtz. The roll sheet goes to the front of the room. Teacher starts calling names. Who's Kurtz? And I raise my hand. She says, who's Dick Kurtz? Everybody put their hand up at the same time. But I love this life. I get to travel. It's the best. Go to great places, you know. Go to Vegas, go to New York, go to Crestline. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. But this is nice up here. I was surprised. I thought it was going to be a real different type of people because we stopped at the 7-Eleven down the hill there. And none of those people are here, I can tell you that. There were people in that place that got out of jail today, you know? I thought for sure we were going to hear people talking about, no, I buried the body right around back, I swear to God. But this is nice. I can't wait to get up here during the summer when it's warm and I can swim, although you don't want to see that because this is not something you want to look at more than once. But yeah, I started out, when I first became a comedian, I actually moved to San Francisco in 1979. And the first job I got there was as a male stripper. That's a guy making that noise, okay? Let's just put this between us, okay? Yeah, I got a job at a place called the Off-Broadway in San Francisco, which was the only male strip show in San Francisco for women. Okay? How to say for women. Because there's a lot of guys in San Francisco that are, let's just say, extremely happy. You know what I'm talking about? Very friendly, they'll bend over forwards for you. And, thank you for working that out. I hate explaining this stuff. But it was a great life because that was before AIDS. That's when you could touch somebody and not die. Now you got to wear a wetsuit just to shake hands, you know. And it was great because I was up there and I was actually emceeing and women started yelling, "Take it off." They were blind, but I realized that women are very different from men. Women look for what's on the inside. Whereas guys, we just look at you and we appraise you by something physical. Whether it's your nose, your hips, your feet, your ankles, your ears, your breasts, whatever it is, something physical. We can look at you and we say, "I want to sleep with her." Where women want something more. They want to bring, they'll actually walk up to a man and say, so I did that for a long time, but I had to stop because I wasn't thin anymore. I lost that figure, gained another one. You know, from the side I looked like a sloppy roll joint. Thank you for laughing at my pain. You know how some guys have a washboard stomach? I have a washing machine stomach. When I walk there, suds coming out of my ass. I found a sock yesterday. Wasn't even mine. So I did that for a while, and then around 1984, I decided to go on the road, started doing the road, and I love the road, love to get out and see new people, new types of lifestyles, you know, work a lot in the Deep South, where they're very friendly down Deep South. Alabama, Georgia, Mississippi, anybody from there? One guy, yeah, and you're not going back, are you? No, when you leave, you don't go back, believe me. Because the police are waiting for you, that's the thing. But yeah, down there's a lot of inbreeding in the Deep South, especially in Alabama, Mississippi, a lot of inbreeding. I've actually met people who are their own parents. But I love the way they talk in the South. I love that Southern drawl. See, we talk fast. We're in a hurry to get somewhere. Down there, they talk slow, they walk slow, they drive slow because they know they're in hell. There's no hurry to go anywhere. But they got Southern drawl. Hi, how are you? Everything becomes 12 syllables. I was at a show, and a guy gets up, and it was like this, there was a spotlight. But when he got up, he blocked the spotlight, and he just stopped and turned and looked at me. I said, "Where are you going?" He goes, "I'm going to take a piss." I said, "A piss?" He said, "Yes." I said, "Is that one syllable or two?" He goes, "What's so silly? I'm going to pee. I'll be back." But I met my wife, and she's from there. My wife, I love my wife. It's something I'm very proud of. I'm happily married to the same woman for 19 years in a row. Yeah. Thank you, thank you. And what's weird is when I say that, just like what happened now, women will generally applaud for me when I say that I'm happily married for 19 years. And I can't tell if they're really happy for me or just glad I'm off the street. I don't know. But I met my wife online in 1991. Anybody do this where you chat with people and then you go meet them? Anybody done this? Yep, I did this. And in those days, it was just text. There was no pictures. There was no colors, just black and white letters. And so I didn't think I was going to meet her, so I lied. I'm 7'5", blonde hair. I'm so well endowed, I'm not even using my fingers to type. And then I hit 3 keys all at once. And she typed back, "I'll bet you're a fat little Jew."